the Diet Cola and the orange soda, and we will look at our measurements in the end. Okay, I made a few modifications for my Diet Cola distillation process, hoping to catch more or prevent the steam from escaping. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. The point is when you see something is wrong, you try to fix it for the next time. Let's get started. So my Diet Cola is boiling and I'm super excited because I don't have any steam leaking from the cooling part of my distiller. I do have some leaking from the pan part. So for my next attempt I will try to seal the aluminum foil around my pan a lot better because that seems to be where it's leaking from. That's good news. I now have the Diet Cola in the pan boiling. I am not losing any of the cold part of the distillery. I am losing some out of the boiling pan, but it's better than last time. Okay, so I have finished my last portion of the experiment. This is how much orange soda was in the beginning. This is how much was left remaining liquid. And this is the distilled liquid. It's actually the most from the orange out of either three. The cranberry juice I was left with about a teaspoon. The Diet Cola I was left with probably a tablespoon and a teaspoon. But the orange soda, I bet I got 3 tablespoons out of that. Some observations that I made during my experiment. My cranberry juice seemed maybe a little thicker. My distillation process, my apparatus was not as good in the beginning as it was towards the end, and that's why I have more distilled liquid at the end. I had refined my distilling apparatus by the end. That may happen to you as well. What I want you to see that I'm doing through all of my observations is I want you to do this as well. So as you're making observations throughout your experiment, write them down. Separating ingredients portion of the lab is observations for the liquid before heating, observations of the remaining liquid, and observations of the distilled liquid. Do a couple things for me. Give the distilled liquid a smell for each experiment. Tell me what you think it smells like. That could be an observation. Make observations on the colors. Make observations on the smells. Make observations on the process. Make sure observations are quantitative and qualitative.